Hello everyone, Big E here, and I'm doing more of course, Hogwarts. Going to the first Herbology class. Gotta love Herbology. Actually, some of the stuff that they have for it is pretty cool.
Zenobia's gobstones.
Not yet. I don't want to do the gobstones yet. The Herbology is pretty cool. With Professor Garlic. Too bad it's not Sprout. That would be funny if there was like a young Sprout. Professor Sprout. That would be an interesting aspect.
Handy resource.
I didn't leave. I didn't even realize that. Oh. Here we go. And she's a youngin'.
Good morning,
too.
Professor Garlic.
How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear.
Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie.
Yeah. Like squash or something?
Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden.
Yeah.
Do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacular than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root.
The mandrake.
Let's
That should be awfully familiar, huh? Yeah.
Shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug.
Ah!
Quickly, take your mandrake in the new pot and cut down the soil.
I guess in the first class you will learn about the mandrake.
The root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo.
Magic is so easy to do
I'm
things
very
like
sorry
that.
about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone. Now for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting tables. You can all get started. I need to have a brief word with our new student.
I wonder if hippogriffs like knotgrass.
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful. A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement. Niffler's fancy or roses?
Lenora.
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld.
That's just too
As you
malice
also
me.
know
That's
from
okay.
Professor Sharp's class.
Here we go.
Well done! Once it can be harvested, your Dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Up these stairs will take us there, but your lead.
Yeah, I thought you were supposed to escort me.
Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian! And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh. Well, thank you.
I nearly put Sebastian in his place myself. I mean, I would have, if Hecate hadn't stopped me.
Didn't she stop that dragon skull from crushing you?
Typical Slytherin trick, dropping a dragon skull on someone during a fight. We Gryffindors fight with honor. And, Ravenclaws too. Here we are. Home of the Chinese cabbage.
Is it because I'm a Ravenclaw? I actually thought
See that
Hufflepuff
dummy?
would do that, because
Just toss the cabbages at
they're
it.
supposedly
Let
loyal.
know the rest.
Alright. Okay, so. And then I select. So let's watch, shall we? Attack!
Look at that. Chomp anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that just have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but, well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
I suppose they could prove useful outside of the greenhouse. Nothing wrong with a bit of backup, even if it is from a cabbage.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweed and Deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class. Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
And then, of course, he disappears.
And with that helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragonhide gloves, I shall end our lesson here. Terribly sorry, Mr. Clopton.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. Good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous
Because Ravenclaws
subject.
are about
Tend
knowledge.
to your garden, and it will tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
Hope those mandrakes are really relishing their new pots. Only cost me my damned hearing.
Yeah.
We must first understand.
Okay. Uh-huh. Am I able to find some other stuff around here? Or not? I guess not. I think I think there were supposed to be some stuff, but I think that's going to be for later. Okay. Alright, here we go. Now what am I supposed to do? Ah, potion class. With Professor Sharp. Dandy. At least it's not Snape. Although I will have to say, Alan Rickman did an awesome job being Snape.
Levy orders or someone from the ministry guarding the school after the incident in Hogsmeade.
Professor Black would never allow that. It would make him look completely incompetent, which he is.
Revelio.
Is it over here? Thought I had heard something. It's closer. Might as well at least. Is it him? Yeah. Statue of Gregory the Swarmy. Or Smarmy. Alrighty then.
There was something else too.
Yeah, let's start class.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan-Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wigan-Weld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all.
Obviously,
Point
since
for
he's
Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed,
still limping.
each of you will have brewed a Wigan-Weld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin. Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous.
You don't have to do that with all your potions, so it's actually pretty darn easy, technically.
I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippin's, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your Herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time around.
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumors of a goblin rebellion.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
Hey, there's a Weasley!
He did say that. He wants me to get more ingredients to brew another potion.
Brilliant! You, my friend, have been presented with an extraordinary opportunity. I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so myself.
Pleasure to meet you. Wait, are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh. But she can't be everywhere. Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
I don't know, Gareth. I don't want to get on Sharp's bad side.
You won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Sharp won't even miss it.
Very well. I'll bring you a Fwooper feather.
Brilliant! Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
I guess I don't have to bring the feather if I didn't really want to, but...
Your potion should not be...
Borgin and Burks. Why does that make me think of Porgy and Bess?
Remember, precision is key when brewing potions.
Here's the Fwooper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you! This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Edurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
He kind of reminds me of the twins of the Weasleys.
Should
So...
you chop the Dittany or crush it? The wrong answer could result in the unfortunate loss of your eyebrows.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and... That's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to... Ah!
Get it! Get it!
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again. Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well.
Don't.
I brewed an Edurus potion as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
I'm sorry, Professor. I was merely trying to help a friend.
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long way with me. I shall assume that you've learnt a lesson. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in Herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all. I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
Okay, am I able to make it? Nope. It's gonna take a while to get that, I think.
That was an interesting class.
Thanks to you. Wasn't precisely what I had in mind, but it was still brilliant. I appreciate your help. I hope Sharp wasn't too disagreeable when you handed in your potion. Heard him talking about taking responsibility.
Professor Sharp wasn't happy. Leave me out of your grand plans next time.
Sorry to hear that. Hopefully he's already forgotten about it. Sharp may seem gruff, but I'd bet a few galleons he blew up a potion or two in his day. Best be off. Next time we talk, I promise, fewer explosions.
Greetings.
I understand you're quite the enterprising young Ravenclaw. Professor Fig tells me you found a long-lost book for him. I'd like to talk to you about it.
Yeah, I don't have the juice. What the heck?
Ugh, my robes are going to
Oh.
rip from Gareth's inspiration.
Off on another adventure, are we? Something else
I think it's about time to do some other stuff. I don't know if I want to do that yet.
Lumos.
So, let's look for some other things. Because there's a variety of things you can do here. Don't think I got the stuff that's in here yet. Little secret. Supposedly, they do all kinds of chaos in this game. Here's something. I won't be able to get in there yet.
Revelio.
Three Sisters bells.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Oh, I think that's a different class. It's weird because my first time around, I don't think I ever had that class. It was kind of weird. I don't know, maybe it was after everything, but after I had done a lot of stuff. Okay. Oh, I know there's stuff around here somewhere. Although, will I be able to get in? That'll be the question. There's something for this eventually. It's one of the secrets, or one of the other missions. Oh, I need to talk to someone about that. Music room. This is actually a pretty cool room, in my view. I used to sing in a choir and everything.
Revelio. Incendio.
Got my extra 5. That's locked. Yeah, and then there's some bells to do eventually for somebody. That looks like it might look, yeah. Yeah, the faster that you actually start doing the main, the more you'll be able to do more stuff. It's kind of strange, but you can't really do as much. Oh, that one. Shoot, I'm not so sure where that would be. Oh, I think it's in here, isn't it? Oh, scuzzy. Might not be able to do that one yet. You get a ladder, there's another way to get through, but...
Nothing worse than students practicing jinxes on each other in the common room.
Yeah, I don't think I can get there yet. I'm gonna need Alamora for that one, I believe. Huh? I said something. Aha. Broken boom.
Revelio.
I think there's something here. Yeah. Yeah, flattened armor. Looks like I need to do some collecting. Yeah, I believe with getting it, you have to be done with the first trial that you get eventually.
It's a relief to finally have an answer as to why that portrait was empty.
Lenora, okay. It's funny how they keep the NPCs in certain places. I can probably do this one here.
I really have made a mess of things.
Is everything all right?
Oh, hello. Thank you for asking. I'm Cressida, by the way, and I'm afraid everything's not all right. I may be in a spot of trouble with the librarian. You see, I'm fond of creating my own charms.
Those darn librarians.
My light as a feather charm to use on my library books. My arms get so tired carrying them around all day. But I must have confused the Latin word for feather with bird in my incantation, because when I opened my bag just now in the library, they literally took flight.
That sounds brilliant, actually.
Thank you. Somehow I don't.
Although I have seen others do it, so I don't know why she can't do it.
Remove the charm myself, except this isn't the first time one of my charms has threatened a piece of the library. Our meet told Madame Scribner they were my books flying around, so she said that if I caused her any more trouble, she'd write to my parents. Perhaps you could get them for me. There are only 5. She won't be suspicious of a new student looking around.
Why did Army tell Madame Scribner that they were your books?
Oh, to be perfectly honest, I don't think he meant any harm. I think he was impressed, bragging on my behalf. Amit spends a lot of time gazing at the stars, but he knows a good charm when he sees one.
I suppose I could help, if I have the time.
Oh, I'd very much appreciate it. One of the books is my diary. I'd rather it not fall into the wrong hands. If you could collect them and bring them to me, I can remove the charm.
Incendio! I'm going to have to use Accio to get to those books. Got it. Only 4 minutes to go.
There's 2. Alright.
Revelio.
I think I know where that one is anyway. It's right here. The old librarian. Dang it. Okay, why am I just saying that? There we go. I know there's one over here. somewhere. Oh, there. Oh, hey. I must have gotten something else instead. Okay, so where is, I guess, her diary? See, I know there's actually something here also to do.
Lumos.
And we know exactly where that is, right? It's where the old librarian picture's at. There we go. And we keep hearing that Hagrid song. Or, it's not Hagrid, it's the Song of the Owl. I can't remember the name right now. Off the top of my head. Okay.
Revelio. That's the last book. Now to take them back to Cressida.
Yeah. Smokies again tonight for dinner? Arbor Smokies. Okay, so there's something else. It doesn't like Gareth that much. Gee, I wonder why. Okay, let me see here. I think that's it over in here. For now. I think there's one that I have to use locks.
Just not very good.
Hello, Cressida. I collected your books, including your diary.
Oh, what a relief. Thank you. I'll happily take the heavy lot off your hands now.
Here you are.
Well, lesson learned. I certainly won't be practicing any charms in the library again anytime soon. Now, to work out where I went wrong. Perhaps I should start brushing up on my Latin. Thank goodness some people are trustworthy. Certainly wouldn't want anyone but me reading my diary.
Yeah. Go talk to Gareth. You know, this girl just doesn't like you at all. Oh. Alright.
I wonder what animal I'd be if I was an animagus. Wouldn't mind being a cat. Or an rumpin. I can appreciate Hogsmeade all year round.
Animagus. Okay. Actually, let me see if I can be... Where do I need to go for this? I need to go into one of the courtyards. It's interesting because the Slytherin people aren't necessarily that bad. I will say that. Okay.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Okay, here is the one where we're going to actually start the Dalian keys. This is definitely something to unlock early.
I'm sorry. I'm Nellie, by the way. I'm just so excited that the Daedalian keys are back.
The what keys?
The Daedalian keys. Surely you've seen them flying about. Rumor is that a former headmistress, Professor Moll, conjured them to protect the contents of certain locked cabinets years ago. Professor Black couldn't be bothered to disenchant the keys, and they appear every few years. You should try to catch one.
Why would I do that?
Each key will lead you to a locked cabinet somewhere in the castle. If you can manage to get the key into the cabinet lock, not an easy task, you may find a reward.
Why would Professor Mole conjure flying keys?
What I heard is that it had something to do with keeping Peeves out of things. But that may or may not be true. He's a poltergeist. I thought they could go almost anywhere.
Perhaps I'll give it a go.
I hope you do. In fact, I think I heard one of the keys in the astronomy tower. You should listen for them. I hope you follow a few keys at least. If you manage to open a cabinet, I'd love to know what you find, if anything.
Okay, mine as well.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Ah, this guy.
Can you help me?
Hello? Were you calling me?
I was, yes.
As I go throughout, I'll be able to unlock the 3 needed.
Treasure map, to be precise.
But
slight respite from battling the odd troll, I should think. Asked Poppy if she'd be interested as well, but couldn't drag her away from her puff skein. I found 2 maps lying about, both leading to locations around Hogwarts. Care to have a look at one?
Following a Hogwarts treasure map. Count me in.
Wonderful. Hogwarts fascinates me. You can keep whatever treasure lies at the end of your map. I'll be satisfied just knowing where it leads.
Very well. I shall take a look if I can find the time.
Fair enough. Meet me back here if you find anything.
Okay. Yeah, we were just down there. And then that's actually on the outside. And then I did mention this. So. But we're not going to do that yet. Because we're going to get through them anyway, so.
I wonder how we get into Black Office.
And then the werewolves join the goblins in the uprising.
Werewolves! Where were you?
Why would you want to go to the Black's office anyway? Aha. And these things require Leviosa. Or Levioso. Okay, I heard something. I heard something somewhere. Is that near Headless Nick over there?
Lumos. A Daedalian key. I wonder where it might lead me.
Okay, so, yeah. These aren't always easy, but sometimes I would just, like, activate them, and then I just don't see them anymore.
Imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented blue power.
I hear something. That's a lock. I can't wait to get Alahamora. Okay, so where is it? Usually what happens is that I accidentally get there and then eventually I come back and there it is. Right on it. Seems like it's too far away. So it's gotta be somewhere. I must be missing something.
What are you up to now?
And that might not be it. Oh, there it is. Satyavati? Huh.
There's the cabinet. How do I get this key in there?
So you have to slap it, but it's best to slap when it gets close to the keyhole.
Got it.
That's really the best.
An old coin. Perhaps Nellie knows what it means.
I guess we'll go to Nellie now. Even though I know exactly what it is. It's that chest. It's the house chest. It opens the house chest. And what I get is a great looking cloak with the phoenix emblem in the back. It's actually pretty damn cool.
Off on another adventure, are we?
I think for me, I think that's the best one, only because of the fact that I'm liking the phoenix best. So I don't think any of the others I would care much for, to tell you the truth. But that would be just me. There's definitely a lot other things you can wear in it. So like, I do have one I want to do the Hufflepuff a little bit more and all. So
a rhinoceros skeleton. I'm on the right track.
See, there you go. That's one of them. And then we'll get the other right here.
I'd better keep an eye on high place. There's the fountain. I'm getting closer.
But we'll have to find that again. I can't remember exactly where it's at.
Nellie. I managed to get a Daedalian key into its lock.
Brilliant! What did you find in the cabinet?
A curious token of some sort.
Looks like some sort of house token. I bet it unlocks house chests. I call them house chests. I've seen the one in Gryffindor and heard they're also in the other common rooms as well. Keep an eye out. I do hope you continue on. For so much effort, the prize must be something grand.
I should see this through.
Okay. Yes, we're going to see it through. But I want to teleport. So. And here is the first one.
This must be... I should see this through and find the Ravenclaw house chest.
So there's 16 to actually do. And they're all throughout the whole Hogwarts.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Alright, folks. Take care. Please like and subscribe.